Hey everybody, Jason Holland with Elevate Outdoors, here to talk to you about the 2025 Skeeter FXR20 Apex Edition. Going to talk through some of the cool new features for 2025. More importantly, we're going to talk about how those features will benefit you on the water, help you have more fun, be more efficient, and ultimately catch more fish. All right, we'll start back here at the Powerplant. It has a Yamaha 250 SHO, which we all know the reliability, the durability, the torque, and the speed of a Yamaha show. What's really cool back here is that they did not cut out any of the bells and whistles. They put everything on this boat. So you got the Atlas jack plate, you got dual Raptors on this. What's really cool for this year on the Apex, they actually are all lithium batteries. So you have three 12-volt batteries for your trolling motor. You also got your 12 boat for your house and cranking battery. Dakota lithium's all built in with the chargers. This is going to come standard equipment on this specific boat. Lightens the load. We all know the advantage of lithium is last all day. So really cool updates that they did for the 2025 model. But as we all know, man, that Powerplant gets you there. Up here at the front of the trailer, you've got your two steps and your handle getting you in and out of the boat safely. Also has the non-skid here on your steps, so if your feet are wet, you won't be sliding around. Also here on the tongue, you've got the EBA non-skid platform, so when you're hooking the boat up or unhooking, it makes it very convenient, but more importantly, it keeps you safe. You're not standing on that square tongue of the trailer. Ultimately, this whole setup makes it easy to get in and out of your boat, and more importantly, it keeps you safe. All right, so another cool feature of the trailer is this little side step. So if you're like me, you're always forgetting stuff in the boat, or you need to get in there and pull stuff out after a day of fishing. So they've got this step here. You can grab onto the boat, pull yourself up, easily pull up your lid here, and access whatever you need to that you forgot in the boat. So again, nice little feature that they've got on the trailer, but the benefit of it, man, you can get in and out. Again, going back to the safety aspect, and you're not having to try to crawl yourself into the boat. Great addition from Skeeter. Hey, so we're here at the console, and the first thing you're gonna notice, the comfort of their seats. Seats are extremely comfortable. They got the built-in grab handles, which I tell you, you will wind up using those more than you think that you will. Super convenient. Great thing about these is you don't bottom out. So you're in those big waves in some rough water, you just don't get that bottom out feeling, and really protects your back. So seats are super comfortable. Also, they've got this soft touch step, which is really nice. So not only can you use it if you want to put that third person here, which makes it more comfortable for them, but just the step up itself is this really soft foam. I guess you would call it a foam fill. We're gonna have to figure out how to, all right, well, we're gonna have to shoot that again, because apparently I don't know how to open up a cooler, and we got dogwoods blooming everywhere. So on your step up, you've got a couple things. One, you got this back foam area, so if you got that third person riding with you, they can sit here and have some comfort. Maybe not as comfortable as the seat, but it's pretty comfortable. You got foam on both the bottom side and the back side, and this is also your cooler. So what's great about this cooler is it can hold a 20-pound bag and a 10-pound bag of ice. So on those long hot days, you got plenty of ice. What's really nice about it is it's super deep. So for guys that are having taller water bottles, or if you've got frozen 2-liter bottles that during the summertime you're fishing a tournament, you want that ice for your live wells, you could put your frozen 2-liter bottle in here. It's deep enough to hold that, and then you'll be able to access it into your live well. But great cooler, plenty of room, places for ice. What's really nice is you also have this little foam step here. Where that comes into play is that when you're kneeling down and you're down here working on culling your fish, you got a great comfortable place to put your knee as you're over here working on culling your fish. Great thing about Skeeter is, guys, they think about all of the details. It's made for fishermen. Got a lot of great tournament angler additions, but more importantly, even if you don't fish tournaments, these features are definitely have some benefits just for the angler in general, and really make it a great fishing platform. So new for 2025 is the Skeeter Command Center. Taking all of your gauges and put them right here in a great touchscreen display. What's really great about this is that it has a lot of really cool features that's going to give you some benefits on the water. So as you look here, it's also going to have all of your trim layouts. It's going to have your PSI on your water pump, a great voltage meter, has a lot of other aspects of it that you can get into. So it gives you your hydraulic jack plate, where you're at with that. We'll kind of talk about this culling system here in a minute, but it tracks all of the weight you have in the Livewell. But also everything you want to control is right here. So your Livewell lights, your courtesy lights is all going to be right here. Your anchor lights. Also on here is your media hookup. So you can run your Bluetooth directly from your phone, and you're able to stream your music directly to your boat. Really cool option for guys that already have music, already kind of playlist already laid out from your phone. You can tap right into your command center and put that music through the speakers of the boat. Also have all your engine settings. So you got your engine hours, your engine temp, your oil pressure. What's great about this screen is that it's designed to be bright no matter where the sun is or what's going on. So if the sun's directly overhead, if it's coming at an angle, the brightness of the screen will always be visible. So the guys at Skeeter really took time and thought through the specific attributes and things you're going to run into while you're on the water. Also, within your settings, you can configure this. You can go into all your different diagnostics. Not that you'll do that very often, but it does have that capability right here. All right, all of your Livewell settings are right here as well. So you got your port and starboard fill. You also have 2 oxygenators in opposite sides of your Livewell. So you'll control all that directly here from the command center. You got your manual, your auto when it comes to your recirc on the port and starboard side. And you also have your timers from low, medium to high. Really, really cool features. All right, let's talk about the culling system. So the culling system will actually keep track for you what you have in the Livewell if you're in a tournament setting. And it gives you a lot of different options. So you can actually set this up as your top 5 heaviest fish, or if you're in a number of fish style type tournament, it'll also track that for you as well. Super easy to use. You just hit add, you can turn around and put in your weights. This also tracks it based on ounces, or it also tracks on the decimal system. So however you have your scale set up, you'll have the ability in that diagnostics and that setting functionality to actually go in and make those changes. So you go ahead and put that, you'll confirm your entry, and then there you go. It actually is going to track for you exactly what you've got going on. As you see up here, gives your total weight that you have in the Livewell, and then from there you'll just go down here on total number 2. We wish we had a 98 pounder. 3 pounder, hit enter, and then from there you'll say confirm yes, boom. It automatically keeps up with exactly what you have in the Livewell and gives you a readout there. So great functionality for the tournament anglers. Or what's really cool is if you want to have it as a day tournament, you and a couple buddies, and you want to do it top 5 fish, right? You can turn around and you can track it right here, and everybody can get together, compare their weights at the end of the day. Very, very nice functionality. Also has a dimmer switch for the guys that are fishing early in the morning and blast off, or a night tournament, or just night fishing. You'll also have the ability to dim that. And then you have all of your volume controls here. What's really neat is they've taken all this, could put it together. It also has redundancies. For time's sake, we won't go into all the redundancies, but it's always been the conundrum of, hey, do I want a digital display, or do I want toggle switches, mechanical switches that I can see if something goes wrong? Underneath this, it actually has a few systems, so no matter, even if this goes down, you still will have all of the basic functionality that you have to have. Again, the guys at Skeeter have thought of everything. So super great addition here on the 2025 Skeeter FXR20 Apex. Another cool addition here on the FXR20 is the Helix 15 from Humminbird directly here at the console. It has the one boat network from Humminbird on this boat, so both of your graphs as well as your trolling motor are all connected together through your NEMA, which allows you to have control over everything that's going on directly here from the Helix 15 at the console. Also got blinker trims for your hydraulic jack plate and for your trim, got a hot foot, as well as tilt steering for guys that need a little bit higher, a little bit lower, giving you full customization right here at the console. All right, so up here at the bow, they got a couple of cool new features for 2025. First and foremost, you got your Helix 12. This again comes standard, all networked together through the entire boat. Got your nav lights and your trim switch here, so you can raise your motor directly here from the bow. But what's really cool is you've got this new battery voltage meter right here built in, so that just as you're fishing throughout the day, you're not having to worry about, hey, where's the voltage on my trolling motor? Or you don't have to worry about, hey, I need to go back here and try to see what's going on with my battery. You're gonna have a readout right here in front of you at any given time. You can look down and see exactly what's going on with your trolling motor batteries. Also up here, you've got the Minn Kota Ultrax, the new Quest. With that, you also get the 3-in-1 transducer built in directly here on your trolling motor. So they've really stepped up their game here at the bow, where obviously where all the work gets done while you're out fishing. One thing I really like about Skeeters is how they do their rod boxes. So it actually has a stair-step platform in here so that you can lay your rods. It's got a real big mouth here, so guys put your rods in the rod sleeve, you're able actually to stack them, keep them from banging on each other, getting a lot of road rash, but also it allows you to get more rods. You can get 25 to 30 rods in here. Also has the rubberized mat so you're not banging against the bottom of your box. It also has these courtesy lights built in. So before you kick off on a tournament, you can turn on your lights. You can get your rods and reels ready for the day directly from these lights. Are gonna help you do that and not have to have your headlamp on. It's all these small things that they do to try to help make your time on the water more fun and more efficient. Also, Skeeter has the ability, it's basically a fan system that you can turn on so you're out fishing all day. You got water everywhere. You don't want to get mold, mildew. You open up your boxes. You actually can turn on the fan. It's gonna circulate air throughout the entire boat. So it's gonna allow that to dry out. It's gonna cut down on your mold, cut down on your mildew and that smell that happens. What I also like about this, and again, it's the small things, been in other boats, it's super hard to open your lids. They also have ability to reach right here. They've got a little recess where you can put your hand in, grab that, open really easy. It's got great gas struts, got this great foam on the back. It just helps that overall softness. You don't get that thump. As well as, if you want to, you can actually hang lures on here. I've seen a lot of guys do that. So again, it's just another one of those features and benefits of the FXR. All right, so we'll talk here about the middle box. Apparently I'm not strong enough to lift it. All right, so right off the bat, a couple things you're gonna notice. One, you've got your collapsible net from Freybuilt, directly built right in, super convenient. You don't have to worry about your net flopping all around the boat. Got a great spot for it. Again, like everything else, has our LED lights built in. A couple really cool things to notice here on the front box. One, obviously just how big it is. So this comes standard with all the boxes. What's really neat is another little trick for your tournament guys that are out traveling. You're on the road and you're worried about your tackle at a hotel. These, I call them milk crates, but these tackle trays allow you to grab and take out. Now the other great thing is, especially again for tournament guys, as you're going through seasons, a lot of times the tackle that you're carrying on your boat is going to change. This makes it very convenient just to grab them, go put them on the workbench in your shop or your garage, start changing out your tackle. Also in here, you got plenty of storage on both sides. So for guys that are running tackle bags, putting all your soft plastics, you can put them along the side. Also have 2 more rod tubes in here. What I like to do with these is that I'll have some extra rods that are not rigged up with the reel. In case I break one, in case there's something changes on the water, I can have some extra rods there to grab. Also, Skeeter puts this aluminum frame around all of their boxes. So you got this lip, and again, that's gonna keep water penetration from getting down into your box. But you also got this hard aluminum lip that allows that water to drain. So there's a couple things I really like about the Skeeter Livewells. One, both sides, both starboard and port, have an oxygenator in it. So on those really hot days, you really give your fish the best chance they can to survive by continuing to dumping the oxygen in. So instead of just doing one, they actually do 2. Another cool addition for this year are these foam pads. So what happens is these are actually at the bottom of the live well. As you fill the live well, these pads begin to rise and get to the top. So what this does is a couple things. One, it's going to protect your fish. So as you're going down the lake, say you're in a bumpy day, you got a lot of chop, it's gonna give a layer of protection from the water to the top of this live well lid. So again, give them another layer of protection. Also, it's gonna help them from jumping out. So if you got really active fish, you got that pad on. A lot of times guys will put pool noodles and different things. Skeeter actually came up with a great way to do that directly from the factory. The other piece of that is it keeps that live well dark. So a lot of times, if you guys have seen it happen, you're out fishing a tournament and you got a live well full of fish and you go and open up that live well, that light hits it, those fish go crazy, have a tendency to jump out. But by having this pad, again, it's gonna keep them in that live well, keep them secure, keep them safe, keep them protected, but also gonna help you by not having those fish jump out on you. Great, another small detail that Skeeter's added to the live well system. All right, as we wrap up, got a few key takeaways from the 2025 Skeeter FXR20 Apex. A lot of technology went into this boat, from the command center to the readout for your batteries up there at the console, to these great big graphs, the total boat network. They got everything together. They put a lot of time, thought, and effort to make your time on the water more enjoyable, catch more fish, no matter if you're a hardcore tournament angler or just a weekend warrior. If you liked the video and you actually made it this far to the process, listening to me, go out and follow us, like, and subscribe to our channel. Also, if you want more information about this boat or any other Skeeter boat that we have, make sure you go to our website at elevateoutdoorsnc.com. You can get more information there. Come by and see us here in Sanford, North Carolina at the store, or feel free to call us. We'll be happy to show you this boat or anything that we got going on, answer any questions, and be your source for information. Again, check us out, elevateoutdoorsnc.com.